TGIF, everybody. This is LAICON, and I'm giving you a report. Today is Friday, and it's July 8th. It's a lucky number because it's a rising day. What's going on here is that, Gavin Newsom and his son Robert Givers and Elizabeth DeRienzo, they stole my father's will, a TD Ameritrade, Think or Swim, along with Warren Buffett. And so I just busted Gavin Newsom. I said it was going to be Leo Kono versus Gavin Newsom. I just busted him because he was indicted. And I have proof because if you go to that link where they have the arrest records, you can see now that Gavin Newsom and also R. Ennis and some other David Cohen, some other people at the Stanley Mouse Courthouse, and Gavin Newsom, and also District Attorney George Gasson and Summer Hawkins, they've all been arrested. They've all been indicted. And I think Gavin Newsom's going to drop out of the race soon. That's why he was pictured in Montana, which is like, there's no freedom of press anymore. So when they're telling you that Gavin Newsom went to Montana, that means Gavin Newsom checked into prison, or Gavin Newsom went to court for arraignment or something like that. And then the other story that I want to tell you is all of the courthouses in California have been hijacked. Trial Court, Superior Court, which is Stanley Mosque, Santa Monica Courthouse, and also 2DCA, Second District Court of Appeals, the appellate court, has been hijacked by Daniel Potter and also Connie Hun, which is a Priscilla Chan shrinky dink, and also Javan Graham, who's a Maria F. Buxton shrinky dink, and also Alina Huerta, who's like this Spanish lady, this Spanish terrorist. I don't want to use another word. She's a Spanish terrorist from Colombia or somewhere in South America, And so like, we have La Cooperación, which is South America, and now they're in cahoots. They're in collusion with Canada because of my former boss, Todd Cooperman, PharmacyChecker.com, that he's running a drug trafficking operation, but he's really like shrinky-dink Justin Trudeau of Canada, the president of Canada. And what's going on here is that he's also the leader of Office of Special Counsel, and Office of Special Counsel and the CIA are like really the Irish Republican Army. So what's happening here is that we have the Irish Republican Army in cahoots with La Cooperación. And so like, we're being invaded by the north and we're being invaded by the south. And that's why all the courthouses in California have been hijacked. And so like now, they've accused me of being a vexatious litigant. There's been like 13 capital punishment crimes committed against me, including the grand larceny of my house, the murder of my children, the murder of my stepchildren. They stole my code and turned it into Facebook with YouLoveMe.com and People Friends. They stole my music. Now they want to steal my lawsuits. They stole my U.S. Census Bureau job. They stole my 2 Hilton Grand Vacations timeshares. They stole my Cadillac. They stole my Lexus. They stole my IRS whistleblower checks of like $175,000, and they stole everything from me. And they're saying I'm a vexatious litigant, which means that I'm fraud. And I have frivolous lawsuits, which is complete fraud. So well, I've learned to replace the word bullshit with fraud. You're gonna have to do that if you want to be politically correct. But basically, the moral of the story is that now they're still accusing me of being a vexatious litigant. And so at this point, I have totally given up on trial court, which is Stanley Mouse Courthouse and Santa Monica Courthouse, and also now the appellate court is also corrupt. So at this point, I think all the courthouses in California are corrupt, including the Supreme Court in San Francisco. So at this point, I don't even really care. When I'm preparing a motion to set aside, which means that you shouldn't be dismissing my case, right now I'm preparing a motion to set aside with like a table of contents and links. I'm preparing a brief because my plan A is that I'm going to the Supreme Court. I'm going to the show. So at this point right now, I don't even care about trial court. I don't even care about appellate court. I'm going to the show. I'm going to the Supreme Court. And like right now, they're accusing me of vexatious litigant, and I'm taking this and all my other lawsuits to the Supreme Court. That's what I'm working on right now. Hasta la vista. Hasta la bye-byes.